Shawn Sheehan, Oklahoman's reigning Teacher of the Year, is a finalist for a national award. Sheehan is one of 4 finalists for the 2016 honor. The Norman High School math teacher was named State Teacher of the Year in August. He's been traveling Oklahoma on behalf of the State Education Department. We are fortunate enough that he joins us now in studio to talk about his travels and his latest nominations. In 2016 has been a pretty good year for you. First of all, thank you for stopping by the studio, and congratulations on the national recognition.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a blessing.
And Tim Willard, our education reporter here at the Oklahoman, tells me that you just got engaged or just got married?
Just got married.
Just got married as well.
June.
So, well, things are going well for you.
It's been an amazing year, yeah.
Well, congrats again on this. And you're one of 4 finalists. The actual announcement will happen in April. You have a chance to perhaps meet the president. What's the recognition mean for you?
It's a blessing. It's incredible, and it comes at a much needed time. So all anyone's been talking about in education in our state are the budget cuts and just a lot of negativity. And I was just so thrilled that this announcement can serve as a positive headline. I'm proud to represent the educators who are hardworking and resilient and are doing what they can with what they have. It's not by being naive to the issues, but it's that we know our work is important and we're here for the kids, period.
One of 4 finalists, the others from California, Connecticut, and Washington. Again, the winner will be announced in April during a ceremony at the White House. You are a teacher at Norman High School. What do you teach there?
I teach special education math, Algebra 1 specifically.
And what got you into teaching?
I was a job coach at the Dale Rogers Training Center, and I was helping young adults find work in the community, young adults with developmental disabilities. And I kept seeing this pattern where they were ill prepared for work and life after school. They were choosing jobs only, and we say the 3 F's, food, flowers, and filth. I was saying, guys, your attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or your learning disability in math does not disqualify you from a more successful, productive life. So I wanted to get on the front end of that, and I wanted to teach kids while they still had time to make decisions that would get them better outcomes.
And how long have you been at Norman High School now?
This is my 5th year.
The 5th year. But you're taking a year off now.
Correct.
To work with the Board of Education. I believe you're touring the state. Tell us what you've been doing in this time since you've been named State Teacher of the Year.
Yes, so half of what I do is kind of sitting in meetings and committees at the State Department of Ed, which has been wonderful. My perspective on what we do in education every day just grows. It's insane. But my favorite thing is traveling to colleges of ed and speaking with teacher candidates, so young folks who are about to enter our profession. And I tell them, I say, I usually have about 45 minutes to an hour with them. I say, over the next hour, my only goal is to validate your decision to teach. Because if you were going off of Facebook and Twitter and the news, you might back out, and you still could. So
teacher shortage, budget cuts, that's what they hear.
Yeah.
What do you tell them?
So I say, let me show you some of the things that I'm doing in Norman, why I love this job, and hopefully it'll encourage you to stay the course. And
so why do you love your job?
I get to have fun every day. Every day is...
Now what part of your job is fun? Because I can sit here on camera and talk to cool people like you, and that's fun.
Yeah.
But what do you see from your side of the fence, your job? What's fun to you?
Well, specific to high school, it's all that goofy stuff goofy stuff just happens in elementary for sure, but at the high school level, it's dating, it's driving, it's jobs, it's just all of that stuff.
At the time, you're like, oh, this is the pressure of life. Looking back on it,
right.
That's the fun stuff.
Exactly, yeah. And then we throw some math to it every now and then. Seriously, that's what I do.
That's your perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. We talk about life, and we're going to put some algebra to it.
What are some of the questions that you're asked when you're dealing with prospective teachers, though?
Let's talk about the salary. That's kind of the first and foremost. I had spoken with middle school students in Edmond who were part of this group called I Teach. And so the prerequisite, as I understood it, was these were kids who were thinking about being teachers. They're middle schoolers, so they don't really know. And so I did this quick survey. I said, how many of you guys want to be teachers? About 120 kids. Only 3 hands go up.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, wait, I look at the teacher. I said, I thought this was these kids want to be teachers? Let me rephrase that. How many of you definitely know you don't want to be teachers? All the rest, 117. I said, why? Salary. So even these young kids, 6th graders, understand that, or their perception of what we do is not financially viable. And so I like to kind of combat that. I say, listen, I'm going to be 100% clear with you. I'm a teacher, my wife's a teacher. We're still doing life. Like, we're not poverty-stricken. I only eat ramen noodles sometimes. And that's because I like ramen
That's
noodles.
right, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, we're paying all of our bills. We pay our student loans, and we tithe, and we do what we can. And we're doing okay. Now, the frustration is, on the 20th of the month, when we're like, should we go to Qdoba tonight? I don't know. That's frustrating when we both have our masters and we're kind of
highly educated,
Yeah.
and yet you're still looking at.
So that's the struggle.
It has been a rough year for education in Oklahoma with the budget cuts and with the teacher shortage. What are your goals in moving forward in this role?
You know, it's just, it's encouraging teachers to kind of weather the storm and keep their heads up and keep doing what they're doing. Not worrying about validation from outsiders. You know, like what I tell the teacher candidates, I say, don't wait for validation that you've made the right decision from anyone other than the students in your classroom. You should get that when you look in their eyes. Those are the kids, those are the individuals whose opinion of what you do matters most. So focus on that, and then we're going to fix the rest. We're going to work on the rest of it. So it's not being naive to it, of course, there's a balance. But you're not going to go into your classroom, you know, with this negative attitude, oh, the pay's too low, budget cuts, yada, yada. No, when the kid walks through the door, teacher face, here we go. We're doing it, we're having fun, all is well.
Talking with Shawn Sheehan. He's Oklahoma's reigning Teacher of the Year out of Norman High School. Is up for the National Teacher of the Year honor. But for the past 6 months, as we mentioned, you've been going around the state. You miss the kids, you miss the classroom.
Terribly, yes, I do. So I kind of live vicariously through my wife, who's still teaching.
She's still in the
teaches
classrooms.
English, yeah. She comes home with all these stories, goofy stuff that happens, and she'll tell me every now and then. The kids ask about, hey, how's Mr. Sheehan doing? Where is he now? You know, do you ever see him? They ask. Which I'm home most nights, so.
Yeah, well, that's got to feel pretty good for you to hear that
It
feedback
does.
as well.
It really does.
Advice for those looking to teach?
I would say that, you know, education just kind of, it has its waves. It's got its ups and it's got its downs, and we're in a downturn right now, and it's going to be a challenge. But you know what's been wonderful is, as I'm going to these colleges of ed, there's a new breed of teachers coming out from SWASU, from Tahlequah, from East Central, from OU, from OSU. These young people are coming out into our profession knowing full well that they've got teacher evals to deal with, they've got assessments, they know what the salary structure looks like. They know, and they're still moving forward with this job. I'm just kind of dumbfounded every time when I visit with them and they tell me, no, this is really what I want to do. It's going to choke up a little bit.
Well, for those of you in the education business, that's got to be pretty encouraging.
It is,
Pretty
very
encouraging
much
to
so.
hear.
Very much so.
Well, Shawn, thank you again for stopping by. Congratulations. Best of luck with everything. And Shawn Sheehan, ladies and gentlemen, again, more coverage of the education beat for our man, Tim Willard, can be found on newsok.com and in the Oklahoman. Thank you again, sir. Appreciate the time.
Thank you very much.